soft opening now. From this point on, it's about 2:40. You can come on up and meet the musicians at a meet and greet. Then we'll have further introductions. A couple of years ago, Earl, Exum, myself, Al Taylor, and Wasco, we came together to try to put this program to bring the community, the police together, and many, many others. And what better unifier did you have than music? And if you really want to unify, you bring jazz music. All genres, all cultures, all race, genders, all come together. So enough for hearing from me at this point. I will be back. Next up will be Al Taylor to introduce the band. God bless you and thank you.
Yes, let's give it up for Chief Riddick. Without Chief's vision, we wouldn't be here today. And I gotta give him big props, major props. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Al Taylor, and it is an honor for me to be here again this year. This is the second year, and I just want to, like Vern said, pay tribute to Earl Exum. Let's give him a moment of silence because he's not with us anymore, please. Thank you. And hopefully continuing to rest in peace. Well, we have a special concert for you guys this afternoon. And it's so good that you all are here. And it's my pleasure later on, we're going to bring him back up again, but Marquel Jordan. Let's give it up for Marquel Jordan. He is a Billboard #1 charting saxophonist who's been on the road and for years with Brian Culbertson. He has 3 major albums out that people have bought all over the world, and he's got a bunch of hits. He's here, right here in Blueback Square for you guys today, which is phenomenal. It's just amazing. And he's also a vocalist too, not just a saxophonist, but he's a vocalist as well. We have Vernon Parsons on bass today. Vernon is a world-renowned bassist. He tours with Vincent Angala. He plays with 480 East, and he also tours with Peter Wright. So he's here right in Blueback Square today, bass player, Vernon Parsons. Yeah, give him a round. I'll be introducing him again. We also have a keyboardist by the name of Pat Marafioti. He is from Connecticut, and Pat he's got a long career in music, and he's been a keyboardist, a pianist, and this guy is really, really on the money. That's why he's here joining us today. Pat Marafioti, ladies and gentlemen. There he is. Where is he? Pat, raise your hand back. And we also on drums, we have Abe Fogel, who is no stranger to Blueback Square. He was here last year with Carl Carter and Alex Bouillon and Mac Marshall on drums. Abe Fogel. Abe, where are you? Is he out there? Okay, we'll introduce him again. And we also have one of Connecticut's own guitarists. He's a bad man on guitar. Yes, sir. Where is he? Who's that? Oh, his name is Kenny Blackwell. Where's Kenny? His hands up, Kenny. He's a little shy, he's modest, but he's a great player, and you'll see that today. So, an important part of today's event is to connect you through music and share experiences. If you are an up-and-coming musician, you can learn a thing or two from them. They are happy to chat with you. Do we have any questions for the musicians today? Any questions? The bass, yeah. Do we have any questions? Come on now. Come on. How young were they when they decided to pursue it? Marquel, come on. Give it up for Marquel Jordan. Woo!
Thank you, Al. How you guys doing? You guys having a good time so far? Thanks for coming out. All right, to answer your question, I knew I wanted to do this when I was probably 7 or 8 years old. I didn't know how I would get there, but that's when I really seriously thought about, I think I want to play saxophone. I want to be a musician. And most of it was because of my father's record collection. I grew up listening to a lot of music in the house, and I absorbed it, and I realized that I had a gift for it later on, but yeah, about 7 years old.
Are there any more questions?
In the beginning, yes, that is what was the most significant challenge that I had to overcome in my career. In the beginning, it was just, I guess I wasn't thinking about a career, but just having the discipline to practice and stick with it and not be frustrated by not knowing something right away or not being able to be as good as I would have liked to have been at that moment. So just to push through with that, that was the earliest, I think, challenge. But the biggest challenge recently was just the pandemic. It was just trying to figure out if we were going to even have music careers after all of that stuff was over, and what was it going to look like? Would people come? Would venues still be open? Would people still have a love for live music and performing? Because we don't really make much money from recorded material with streaming and all of those things, the way people consume music now. So we really make money by being out on the road and performing in front of an audience. And we didn't know what that was going to look like. But I think we're now back in full force, so everything is great.
Do we have any more questions? Come on now, you guys can be creative. Come on, think a little bit. We have. What do you want the audience to take from your music?
Whatever emotion you feel from it. If you feel happiness, obviously would love for that to be the overriding feeling that you take from it. Happiness and the joy from what is being expressed. But, music is so emotional, and we're really emotional dealers. If we're doing music correctly, then we're just trying to relay an emotion to you, a feeling to you, not necessarily notes or try to impress, but just an overall emotion. That's what we're trying to get out of you. If it makes you sad, or if it makes you think about a loved one, or if it makes you happy, if you want to get up and dance, those kind of things. And if we're able to do that on stage, then we've done what we're supposed to do. Even if we make mistakes and miss notes and all that stuff, that's really fairly insignificant in the big scheme of things. We really want to just bring joy and happiness to you. So if that's what you guys can take away from our performance, that would be great.
How important is it for all the musicians that you played with today to feed off each other?
That is a great question. If you aren't connected with the musicians that you're performing with, then it's really not music. It's a conversation and a communication that we're having up here. And you want to be able to look at the bass player or look at the drummer and and just see that they are right there where you are. And you want to feel that too. And you just have to be open. There are people that come and perform and they're not very open to the audience, or they're not open to the band that is actually supporting them and playing for them. They're just there to do what it is that they think they're supposed to do. But that's a real one-sided experience. So when we're communicating and having fun and laughing with each other and kind of playing off of each other, it's infectious. You guys do the same thing too. So it's really important that we're connected up here and that we're all in one place, mentally and then musically. And then we can give that to you guys. And it's a big circle. You feed it to us, we feed it right back to you.
Great answer, great answer. Do I have a question for you? Oh, yes, sir. Absolutely, absolutely. This is a dance floor. This is all the dance floor. Listen, if you guys feel like clapping your hands, tapping your feet, stomping your feet, you can do it. It's okay. Chief Riddick says it's okay today here at Blueback Square. Is that right, Chief? Every day, every day. Okay, well, he said especially today. So anyway, Mark Bell. Oh, yes, you have a question?
Favorite place to perform outside of the United States? I think I had the most fun performing in Japan with Brian Culbertson, the late great Sheldon Reynolds on guitar, Larry Dunn on keyboards, and the incredible Larry Graham on bass. We did like 1 week where we did Billboard in Tokyo, and then we did Billboard in Osaka, Billboard Live clubs. And it was life-changing. That was 15 years ago, and I still think it was actually 15 years ago, ironically enough, this week. And we were out there just having a blast. And just being on stage with Larry Graham, I'm sure, was part of the experience. Really, really mostly part of the experience. You never think you'll be able to play with a legend like that. But the culture, the country, everything about it was just beautiful. And I haven't been back there since. I need to get back there. Al, you gotta hook that up for me, bro.
That'd be a beautiful thing. I want to go too. see, look at my wife. Talking about us, we're going too. It's all good. It's all good. Any more questions? Renee, you got another one? Yes? Uh-oh. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Renee McHugh, by the way. Renee is the Public Relations Specialist Director of West Hartford, and she is on our team, and she's been doing a heck of a job. Give her a big round of applause.
Does jazz transcend languages? So you said you went to Tokyo, and you obviously speak a different language. Does jazz transcend?
Does jazz transcend languages? Absolutely. I actually think the instrumental music, which jazz is primarily based on, probably translates through languages better than anything else, because there are no words to get in the way. It's just the melody and the expression of that melody. But you'll be, if you've gone to any foreign country and seen an American act performing, no matter if they speak English or not, that audience knows all the lyrics, and they actually can sing and recite the lyrics back to the audience. It's crazy, but if you have a conversation, then there obviously is going to be some barriers, and they don't understand quite what you're saying, but they know the music because they can learn it from the notes and the repetition. So, but yeah, jazz I think probably translates better than most music, jazz and classical, I would say. Probably does.
All right, do we have any more questions? Come on now. I know you guys were thinking. Come on. Let's hear from the youngsters. Come on now. You got any questions? Ladies? A man over there?
My greatest inspiration, it'll always be John Coltrane. He's the reason why I started playing. My father is a huge jazz fan, and he played a lot of John Coltrane when I was growing up, a lot of Miles Davis, and other artists like Pharoah Sanders, Eric Dolphy, and so I was a weird kid growing up listening to all this heavy stuff. But John, something about John Coltrane's sound and something about that music, just that emotion. Like you can 150% hear the emotion in his music, no matter what he's playing, if it's a ballad or if it's something up-tempo. And that sound is what got into my spirit, and that's why I play the saxophone. So John Coltrane.
I just had a quick question. What's your favorite jazz movie?
Favorite jazz movie? Mo Better Blues. Hands down. Hands down. And it was because it was at a really pivotal time. Like, so John Coltrane is my ultimate inspiration, but my favorite saxophone player is Branford Marsalis. And he was, yeah, please clap. He's the greatest. But he did all the saxophone parts and composed a good portion of the music that was in Mo Better Blues. So when that came out, I was on it. Plus a huge Denzel Washington and Wesley Snipes fan, and of course a big Spike Lee fan. So when that movie came out, I was just like, whoa, this is great. This is great. I mean, I'm sure there are better jazz movies or movies that are based on jazz that are better than that, but that's my favorite.
Do we have any more? Come on now. Any other youngsters have any questions for Marquel Jordan? Any youngsters? Raise your hand. Young, come on. Hey. Unless you can shout and I can hear you, come on up here. Come on. We got time. That's what this is all about. WeHa United in Jazz. That's what it's all about. Come on. I love that. I love that. Don't be shy.
Hi. I'm just wondering, what really like inspires you about jazz and what speaks to you? Like, how does music speak to you?
How does music speak to me? That's the hardest question that I'm gonna have to answer today. It's really the melody, I think. Just how a melody is put together and how it's played. You know, you can play a simple melody and without any emotion to it, and it just sounds like notes. But it's the intention that you put behind those notes. And I think jazz music, the good jazz music that you'll hear, because there's really only two kinds of music, good and bad. So the good music that you hear has some emotion behind it. It makes you feel something. And I think that's kind of what I get from it more than anything else. Like, I can hear a song and it'll immediately take me back to the moment, what I was doing, where I was when this record was out, like what was going on in that time of my life, all of those things. The music just, it evokes memories and emotion, really, more than anything else.
You know, I like to, being a radio host and creating shows, and I have a radio show that's syndicated, and it plays in 5 different markets in the U.S. every weekend. And it's called The Groove Show. So my show, when I select the programming in my playlist, is usually about what Markwell was talking about. It's about emotion. The groove has to be there in order to be in my show. If I don't feel it, it's not going in the show. Because it's a specialty show. We can play it on the air, I can have it in regular rotation, that's fine. But in my show, it's got to be there. That's why this cat is here today. He's in my show a lot. And you will definitely witness that today. But it's also about, it's the emotion, but it's the spirit of the music. The spirit of the music is what connects us, what takes over. Because that spirit is spiritual and it's serious. We have another question, come on. What's your name?
My name is Leia. When did you start performing? When did you start performing?
I think if you count school, probably the 3rd grade or the 4th grade. Actually 4th grade. I was in the school band. I was playing clarinet at the time. Yeah. You played clarinet? Yes. That's when I started, but when I started playing professionally, like actually making money for what I did, even though I wasn't that good, I started at 18, when I was 18. So almost 40 years. Almost. Yeah, it's a long time.
Okay. I'm Julie, and I'm wondering what advice you have for teen performers.
What advice I have for teen performers? Perform as much as you can. Because a lot of this is about repetition, getting the reps in, and getting to a point where you're fearless, or you become fearless. Because the biggest thing about performing is getting over the nerves of performing. I have them all the time, still to this day. If you ask me to sing a solo at someone's wedding ceremony and it's just a piano player and me, I'm freaking out. I'm like if it's a lot of noise, I can perform all day, but if it's completely quiet and everybody's looking at me, I tend to go into my show. So perform a lot. In the beginning, perform the things that you feel comfortable performing. Like there's a favorite song of yours or a song that you've written. Do those things and master those. So you'll always have those in your back pocket. Like no matter what happens, I know I can play this song or sing this song regardless of how good or bad the band is, what's going on around me. So those 2 things, and have fun. This should be a fun pursuit. I think a lot of times when we start doing artistic endeavors or music, we get super serious. Everything means you're hanging on every note, and that's just a way to be frustrated all the time. It's never going to be a perfect performance. So have fun. Sing the songs and perform the songs that you know well, and do it as often as you can to where it becomes second nature. Good luck. Good luck to you.
Uh-oh, we have another one.
I had my first what? Crush? Oh man, no, that ain't it, bro. He tried to feed me one time, so I'm trying to remember. I gotta go back and think now. Whatever it was probably some Prince song. Had to be some Prince song. Yeah. Nah, okay. Let's just say the Purple Rain soundtrack. Let's go with that. Yeah, let's go with that. That record was real important to me because I actually had a keyboard at home, and I don't play keyboards well, but that's where I really figured out I had an ear. So I was trying to play along with that stuff and trying to sing that stuff. I had a girlfriend in high school, so I would try to sing to her all that stuff. You know, that's how I developed my falsetto, singing all that. You know. So, thanks for that question. It took me back to memory lane for a minute.
Yes.
I chose my instruments. I mentioned earlier John Coltrane. So since I was so much into him, and my dad was so much into him, and I wanted to actually please my father, I was like, yeah, I want to play saxophone. And then I realized that was the instrument for me. I didn't start playing saxophone until I got to junior high school or middle school. So that was like in the 7th grade when I was 12 years old. And I just began to play and was able to play basically through the musicians I met in school. So in high school, I had like a little rap group with high school students, you know, and some people in the neighborhood. And then in college, I played in a University of Kansas jazz ensemble, but then we had a band outside of that. We were playing bar bands, you know, playing a bar band circuit in Lawrence, Kansas. And when I moved to Chicago, which is where my home is now, I just was lucky enough to have one guy that I knew who moved there 6 months before I did. And we were the best of friends and good musicians. We were in a band together, so we started a band in Chicago. And that just kind of took me on my serious path, moving to Chicago after graduation and starting that band with my friend. And continued with it. He just plays for fun now, but I play for food now.
You make a living off of it. All right. Are we all set with questions right now? Because, oh, you have one, sir?
How do I feel about the institutionalizing of jazz music in higher education? I don't like it at all. Like, it really makes you question yourself. You have to really have a strong sense of self, because when you get into a college situation, or if you're going to like Berkeley School of Music or a serious music program, and it doesn't even really have to be a serious program, just a music program. There's an instructor that you're learning private lessons from that plays the instrument that you play, and then either in concert band or you're a jazz band, you're doing all these things where you're trying to either please your professor or the people that are in charge, like the people that sit on juries and listen to you, like, so you have to master all of that stuff, but then you need to forget it all. It's like learning how to do derivatives. If you've ever done calculus, they show you the long way, right? And then the next chapter, they just say, okay, here's the formula. It's like, well, why did you show me the long way? Just give me the formula and I'll make that work. But you gotta know how all this stuff works, so it's necessary to go through all of that and to find out what your voice is, what you're trying to be as a musician. And sometimes that is counter to what a university or a music school or program is trying to teach you. Sometimes it's in line with what it's trying to teach you, but it kind of gives you a false sense of where you stand, because they're guys that are great in school, and then when they become professionals, not so great, or they realize it's not for them, or it's like, well, maybe I should just teach, or maybe I should not do this at all. Conversely, there are guys who didn't study, didn't do well in music school, that go on to be incredible musicians. So it's just a matter of your personality, what you can get out of it, and you just really have to trust yourself, use those things as tools, and use the institutions and the theory that you learn and how to compose and all the musicians that you meet. Use all of that to benefit yourself, but don't get lost in it. And a lot of times what happens is the individual gets lost. You get 10 saxophone players that come out of Berkeley and they all sound the same. You know, they don't have an individuality to what they do and how they do it. So if you want to be an individual, you got to keep that part of it first. Learn what you can from everybody else and just do you. So that's it. But that's a great question.
Listen, ladies and gentlemen, let's give Marquel Jordan a big round of applause. You have a question? You have another question? Real quick, because we're going to get ready. He has to get ready for the show. No, come on.
Just had another quick question. What's all-time greatest solo across any instrument, any song? You gotta tell me.
This young man just asked, what is his all-time favorite or greatest solo from any instrument? That's a tough one. Well, it's not a tough one. Well, all-time? Ernie Eisner. Atlantis.
See, look, he's about to drop the mic. Atlanta. That's a good one, though. I couldn't tell you, man. There's too many. It's just way too many. One of my favorites, though, and I'm going to be super obscure. It's this Miles Davis song called Amanda. And there's an incredible saxophonist on there, one of my favorites, Kenny Garrett. His solo on that song is simple. He doesn't even play that long, but every time I hear it, it almost makes me cry. It's just amazing. And Kenny is like that. Kenny Garrett is. We got a pose.
One more time, ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Marquel Jordan. So I am so glad that you guys are here to witness this. This is a part of WeHa United in Jazz. We want to connect the artist with the audience. And we're going to move on. Marquel, get ready, brother, because we're going to start on time. And I have another quick person that I want to introduce, and I know I'm going to put him on the spot. But his name is Vernon Parson. Come on, Vern. Come on. This cat right here is a Berkeley College graduate and a world-renowned bassist, and he also is a teacher in education of music. You're a music teacher, right? In South Jersey. Ladies and gentlemen, if you have any questions for this guy, please ask him, Vernon Parson. Any questions? Renee, come on, here we go. She looked you up now. Renee did her homework.
How do you help students find their voice and find their inspiration?
It's a very good question. I'm not like instrumental teacher. I do like general music, like pre-K to 8th grade, so I teach them like a wide scope of just random stuff like, theory, genres of music, light instruments. So, I just expose them to a whole lot, and then whatever they tend to gravitate towards, and I nurture that. I try to bring it out as best I can.
Thank you. I have to. I got to put him on the spot because he's good people and he likes to be in the background. I bring him out front. You know how we do, bro, right? That's absolutely. So listen, give us about 10 minutes. We're going to put some music on. Please visit the research tables. Big shout out to Megan Bolte over there. Hey, Megan, throw your hand up. Yeah, from Bridge Family Center. And who else is here? Who else is here, Chief? You got that? Okay, we'll be back.
All right, folks, it's only a few more minutes and we're going to start up. We have a few more recognitions and a couple more announcements. Again, for those of you who weren't here earlier, my name is Vernon Riddick, and I am the police chief here in West Hartford. I've been here since 2018, and prior to that, I was in the Waterbury Police Department for 24 years, and chief of police there for 5.5. The idea of bringing professional jazz, thanks for my Waterbury folks. The idea of bringing professional jazz to West Hartford in collaboration with the police department was the brain, trust, and child of myself, my man Big Al, and Earl Exum. 3 years ago, we wanted to start this. We were able to kick it off last year, and as many of you know, unfortunately, Earl passed away. We acknowledged him early with a moment of silence, but in spirit, he is still here with us. And you can't mention Earl without mentioning his magnificent wife, Representative Tammy Exum, who could not be here with us, thank you, who could not be here with us today. She's with her family out of state. But she assisted us getting grant money to filter through the bridge so we can provide this program and opportunities for our youth. So let's give Tammy a round of applause in her role in her absence. Thank you, Tammy. Just a few more acknowledgements and I'll get out of your way. Deputy Mayor Ben Winograd, thank you, sir, for coming out. We mentioned Renee McHugh. Renee has done 1,000,001 things and wrote the script. She's like, I'm not trusting you. I am writing everything down. So Renee, thank you so very, very much for everything that you have done. Fire Chief Greg Priest and the West Hartford Fire Department, hello, thank you. The Bridge, Megan Pulte and her crew, God bless you all. And of course, I have to mention West Hartford PD in the house. Our school resource officers and our community relations division. Thank you guys so very much. And make sure I didn't forget anybody here trying to be cute. And WASCO, West Hartford African American Social and Cultural Organization. Do we have a rep here yet? I know some folks who are en route. And Kalia, are you here yet? I know she's coming. Kalia Austin Griffin, who is fabulous. Just had a newborn. And nobody asked me what my favorite guitar solo or any solo was. So I'm going to, since I have the mic, tell you, it is Prince, When My Guitar Gently Weeps. When you have an opportunity to Google that, your world would never be the same afterwards. So, that being said, Megan, if you come on up from the Bridge Family Center, come on up. Round of applause for Megan Pulte. Megan.
Thank you. Good afternoon, everybody. So good to see you all here. On behalf of our Executive Director, Margaret Hahn, the Bridge is very pleased to once again offer WeHa United in Jazz in collaboration with the West Hartford Police Department and WASCO. Music provides both an avenue for connection and celebration of our uniqueness and our similarities. The dedication and vision of Chief Riddick and the late Earl Exum have brought us all together, united in our love of jazz. My name is Megan Pulte, and I'm the Clinical Director of Community and School Services at the Bridge Family Center in West Hartford. The Bridge is a comprehensive, regional nonprofit agency that provides a broad range of services for children, families, and individuals throughout the greater Hartford area. You may be familiar with us as we have several counseling centers around town that service adults, youth, and families. The Bridge is happy to sponsor the WeHa United in Jazz concert through our Turning Points grant. The Turning Points grant allows us to offer life skills programming that provides critical interventions for at-risk youth from ages 4 to 20 to help them lead lives free from violence. The Bridge served around 900 youth in the last year through this program alone. Some examples of programming include individual mentoring, the West Hartford Teen Center, Children's Theater Program, and 123 Kindergarten is Me. We would like to thank State Rep Tammy Exum for all of her efforts to support the Bridge through the Turning Points grant. With us today, we have teens from our Teen Leadership Committee over in the back corner, which is run through our Teen Center. They're doing popcorn and cotton candy, so feel free to stop by. The youth are a crucial part of our community, and it is imperative we give them opportunities to lead and grow. Some of the volunteer projects they've done in the past include creating feminine hygiene care kits at Dignity Grows, operating a diaper drive, and building and maintaining garden beds around the community. Also with us today is the West Hartford Prevention Partnership and Prevention Council. Give them a round of applause. We have our West Hartford Prevention Coordinator, Gretchen Levitz, and our chair of the Prevention Council, Carl Shields. The Prevention Partnership and Prevention Council promote optimal health and well-being by fostering community-wide events, activities, and awareness campaigns centered around the importance of promoting mental health and preventing substance misuse across the lifespan. The town of West Hartford is proud to be a designated recovery-friendly community. We are supporting residents who are in recovery from substance misuse and/or mental health disorders by raising awareness of the nature of these conditions and promoting health and recovery by reducing stigma and discrimination and building or improving the environmental factors necessary for recoveries to flourish. Through these efforts, we expect reduced substance use, reduced overdose, reduced crime, an improved sense of compassion, humanity, and citizenship, and positive statewide visibility. For more information on any prevention in the town of West Hartford and for other resources, please see Gretchen Gigi Levitz at the prevention table. Again, thank you so much for coming out today. If you have any other questions about the bridge, please see us at the table in the back. Thanks so much.
Just really quick, our Mayor Sherry Cantor will be here shortly. She had another obligation, but again, without her assistance, we couldn't pull this off too. one more acknowledgement, one more co-sponsor, and then you can have what you all are here for, the music. From Wasco, Ms. Kalia Austin Griffin. Come on up. Give her a round of applause. She's going to explain to you about Wasco and what it means and why we're here. Kalia.
Welcome, everyone. My name is Kalia Austin Griffin. I'm the president of the West Hartford African American Social Cultural Organization, WASCO for short. WASCO is committed to fostering fair and equitable participation for people of the Black African diaspora in the civic, political, economic, and educational and cultural activities within the West Hartford community. WASCO is open to individuals whose values align with the mission. The criteria is that they must be a West Hartford resident, have children in the West Hartford school system, work or own a business in West Hartford. If you're interested in joining WASCO, we would love to have you stop over to our table over there or speak to anyone who has one of these pins or is a WASCO member. And I hope you enjoy the show.
Thank you, Kalia. And she had a newborn, her and her husband, so doesn't she look fabulous? And she's sleep deprived, but she made it here anyways. All right, the vote we've all been waiting for. First, we want to pull up my man, Al Taylor. He's here to introduce our amazing musicians. Al is the president of ACT Jams Productions and founder and chairman of the Brass City Jazz Festival of Waterbury, which has drawn hundreds of thousands of people over the year. Al is the man. Anybody in the country that's all about music knows Al, and Al knows pretty much 80% of them. God bless you. Appreciate you, Big Al. Come on in. And his lovely wife, Helen, is here. Got to take care of the Queen, Queen Helen.
Yes, let's give it up for the Queen. Give it up for the Queen. Anyway, thank you, thank you. Let's give it up for Chief Riddick, please. Chief Vern Riddick right there. Because like I said earlier, we wouldn't be here today if it wasn't without the Chief. This is a part of his vision, Earl's vision, and my vision for West Hartford. So anyway, without further ado, because we have to get it moving, ladies and gentlemen, I'm bringing to the stage right now this gentleman over here on drums. His name is Abe Fogle. Give it up for Abe Fogle. Let's give it up for Vernon Parson on bass. Let's give it up for Kenny Blackwell, Connecticut's own, on guitar. My man right here on keys, Pat Marafioti. He's a bad man. You'll see this in the man of the day of the second annual WeHa United in Jazz Fest, saxophonist and vocalist, Billboard #1 charting artist, Mr. Marquell Jordan. Give it up.
How y'all doing out there? You feeling all right? You feeling all right? Let's get that energy all right. Everybody say yeah. That's the music I listened to when I grew up. Any Jazz Crusaders fans out here with us? This one's for y'all. How many of y'all remember this right here? Yeah. One more time, give it up for the band. I will introduce them again. Keep up, keep that same old feeling. Keep up, keep that your sample. All right, we'd like to play some music off of my debut record, which came out in 2013 around this time. And this song is, we stole the title from the Isley Brothers, but it is an original song. And we hope you enjoy it. Written by, a good portion of this set we're going to do is written by a pillar of the state of Connecticut. Talking about Chris Big Dog Davis, keyboardist, producer, good friend. Send some energy out to him because he's put his mother to rest. So we like to do some music because he's been a big part of my solo career. And this is just one of many songs that he's had his hand on that we play. Check it out. It's called Between the Sheets. Perfect Brother Kenny Blackwell on the guitar. Professor Vernon Parson on the bass. And Abe Groove, that's what I'm calling him, because it says on his email. Abe Groove. Abe Fogle, y'all, on the drums. Yours truly, Michael Jordan on the saxophone and vocals. Very happy to be here. We're going to keep going. Keep this music cracking. I'd like to do an A and B selection as if we were in church on Sunday. These are songs from my second CD. And actually, I have my second and my third CD for sale here today. And the Queen, Helen, is celebrating right over there. So if you like to, if you still use that arcade technology, or if you like to have a keepsake of the show to remind you of what you saw and what went down, holler at her or holler at me on the show. All right, we like to do these two songs. This is called If You Only Knew and Conversations. volume on that one? All right, y'all feeling good out there? All right, we got to do some music from a Washington, D.C. / Motown legend. Late, great Marvin Gaye. It's one of my favorite songs of all time. One of the best songs ever written on the face of the planet. I'm not going to tell you what it is. We're just going to do it, and hopefully you guys will recognize it if I don't sing it too bad. Here we go. Oh, let's get into it, fellas. Come on, come on. Want you, I want you, like I want you. Listen, but I want you to hold me, want you to hold me, baby, just like I want you. Ooh, oh, I give you all I have never turned, sweetheart, but half of love is all I baby. And sit back, baby, just to say you don't want me now, baby, but I'm gonna change your mind some way, somehow. But I want you to walk into, I want to love me, baby, just like I want you. Ooh. This one we love is just a fantasy. Oh, sugar, share is precious. let the bass player get busy a little bit. Y'all want to hear the bass player play something? You got it, Bernie. It's your house. Boston, y'all, put up. I want you, baby, but I want you to walk me. Want you to want me, baby, just like I want you. It's all right, it's all right. If you're feeling good, somebody say yeah. That's what I'm talking about. You know, we're going to fast forward to my latest record. It's been out for a little while now, but I love performing songs off of it. I will probably perform songs off of this record for the rest of my life. So we're going to get into a couple of them. This one right here is entitled simply, I'm Coming Home. All right. This next song here is titled Mahogany, and it's dedicated to my wife, wherever she is. She's not here, but we send this out to the cosmos, hoping she can feel the energy from wherever she is. This is the title Mahogany. Check it out. Some a little funky, let everybody get busy on this one. Have some fun. A little Jeff Lorber, if you will, who at the time had a saxophone player by the name of Mr. Gorlick, better known to you guys as Kenny G. This song is entitled Tune 88. Hope you enjoy it. Everybody, clap your hands one time. Come on. 62. One more time, give it up. Hey, on the drums, Vernon on the bass, Kenny on guitar, Pat on the keys, and just got to do a little public service announcement real quick. Once again, my name is Marquel Jordan. If you'd like to follow me on Instagram, Threads, Facebook, the first name is spelled M-A-R-Q-U-E-A-L. It's Marquel. Just think Sade is not how it's spelled. So it's Marquel Jordan, J-O-R-D-A-N. You'll find me there on Instagram under that. Threads is the same way. Facebook is Marquel Jordan Music, same spelling, all one name. And the website is marqueljordan.com. Let you know where I will be in an area near you, hopefully. I'm from Chicago, that is home. And yeah, that's about it. I am here. Thanks to you. Give it up to Al Taylor, ladies and gentlemen. My good friend. Heavy supporter of the arts and the artists. So this is the third thing that I think I've done in a year's time that he's had his hands on. So I'm very appreciative of it. Thank you so much. All right, this next song is vocal off of my current record. And again, I do have CDs for sale. Just talk to me. I have a shelf. And we take credit cards. Anyway, this is the title, ... Receipt. Thank you so much. All right. All right, we like to do this little thing here. We got time for a few more than I thought. So we'll throw this one back in the set. This is entitled It's All Up to You. This is from the second record. It's another vocal song. We hope you guys like it. And again, if you feel like twirling somebody around, this little space right here will accommodate your twirls. You did.
I know one place where we can go, where it can satisfy you, mind and soul. Yeah, I made a promise to serve it right. Just give your undivided attention tonight. Come go with me, I'll take you there, a place where love and fantasy. Lay down at night, yeah. Wake up to sunlight. If you play, you can lose. If you ask, I will do. It's all up to you. No need you wanting for the same gold day. Just tell me what you want, I'm servicing. Yeah, yeah. Come to your night, got just what you need. Pure satisfaction, baby, wait and see. Come go with me, I'll take you there. A place where love and fantasy is the air. Lay down at night, yeah. Wake up till sunlight. If you play, you can't lose. If you ask, I will do. It's all up to you, baby. I can see, don't you peek. I'm gonna let you find me. Down and deep, I'm gonna creep. You can't deny me. Oh, yeah, no. Don't get up. Just wait till tomorrow. You must leave. I'm gonna be. Please don't go. Let me take you there. Fantasy and love fills the air, yeah, yeah. Lay down at night, yeah. Ooh, 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 ooh. I'm going with you. A place where love and fantasy fill the air. Lay down at night, wake up till sunlight. You say you can lose if you ask, I will.
Careful.
You're just getting started. Give it up for the Soul Train dancers. Thank you once again to everybody here. West Hartford Police Department, West Hartford Fire Department, everyone here in this lovely blue, this is blue back. I want to say blue black, but it's blue back square. And thank you guys for having me. It's been a wonderful experience. I hope you guys enjoy the music. I ain't gonna be leaving when it's over. Come talk to me. I will talk to you guys. And really thank you again to Brother Al Taylor, to Helen, and everybody here in attendance. Thank you, Chief Vern, as well. I don't know, he's somewhere chiefing. All right. Thanks a lot. Thank you, sir. Really appreciate it. All right, we're going to get out of here on an up note and do an A&B selection and take you home. This is No Pressure and Tony song To Be Unnamed Until You Hear It Later. Here we go. bass. Kenny Blackwell on the guitar. Pat Marafiotti on the keyboards.
Yeah.
Yours truly, once again, Marco Jordan. Thank you guys. Good evening. Al Taylor.
West Hartford, give it up for Marquel Jordan. Marquel Jordan. One more time. Marquel Jordan. Yeah. Marquel Jordan, ladies and gentlemen, give it up, give it up, give it up. West Hartford, WeHa United in Jazz. All the way from the Windy City of Chicago, here he is, Marquel Jordan. All right, you had a good time? Yeah, how do you feel? See, it's about how you feel. How do you feel? You feel good? It feels good. They did it too, yeah. Abe Fogle on drums, Vernon Marson on bass, Kenny Blackwell on guitar, and Pat Marafiotti on keys. My man. Thank you, West Hartford. Thank you. Chief Riddick has some words for you. Come on, Chief.
I'm going to introduce our wonderful mayor. Mayor, come on up. Miss Sherry Cantor, with her support and coming in tow with grandchild. Mayor Cantor, a few words, please.
Thank you. Thank you, Al, for bringing in this incredible talent. Thank you, Jaquan. Thank you to the band. You guys are amazing. And I want to thank this community for coming together. This is a community in jazz, and music brings people together. Community brings people together, and we are so lucky to have all of you that work so hard to make our community better. I want to thank our chief for being an instrumental in getting this program going last year and this year. And of course, we remember my dear friend who was president of Wasco and did so much for our community, Earl Exum. And so we all think about him and his family today. My dear friend Tammy are in our thoughts and our hearts today as we celebrate and listen to beautiful, beautiful music. Thank you.
Give it up for Mayor Sherry Cantor. Now, she gave you guys a break because normally she shows off and does a cartwheel, but she got the grandchild today. So in closing, one more round of applause for this tremendous, tremendous show that we had today. And it's important to know, true vision goes beyond what you can see. This started with a concept, and now look what it has borne itself out to. So thank all of you. We truly appreciate it. Again, to the musicians, to Big Al Taylor. Big Al, give him a round of applause. The man, the myth, the legend. His new nickname is the Facilitator. Megan Pulte from the Bridge. Meg, thank you so much. Chris Dutton. Chris, I saw you with child. There he is, Chris from the Bridge. God bless you. Thank you so very much. Renee McHugh. Renee, stand up and recognize. Thank you, Renee, for everything. I really appreciate it. I got Megan, where's Kalia? Kalia, with all your kids. Say hi, Kalia, from Wasco. Thank you so very much. Again, thank you all. We appreciate it. Again, today what we're here for is the kids. We're bridging gaps between law enforcement, the community, and our kids. And we are doing something brand new that I can announce right now. On October 9th, there's a partnership between Wasco and the West Hartford Police Department and Noble, the National Organization of Black Law Enforcement Executives. We're having a forum called The Law in You. It'll be at West Hartford Center right here at Town Hall at 6:30 on October 9th. Come on in and know your rights and know you find your police officers and have a few words. Thank you, West Hartford, for showing up and showing out. Give yourselves a round of applause and enjoy your good day. And spend some money in WeHa. And again, Deputy Mayor Menegard, I got you early. I'll hit you up again.
And before you leave, hold on, Chief. Let's give it up for Chief Vern Reddy. Please, Chief Vern Reddy. He's a modest guy. He deserves all the accolades. We're gonna party for a little bit with this music. You don't have to rush. Go to the resource tables. Spread some love throughout Blueback Square. Have a meal, have dessert. Show some love, okay? Spread some love and show some love. It's all about loving. So thank you all for being here. Thank you.